What advice do you have for other scrappy entrepreneurs?
Yeah, my advice is really just to stay true to your principles. And if you, not that I think there's anything inherently wrong with VC money, but it's all about finding an investor that's a fit for you.
Hmm.
And as a woman entrepreneur, I can say, there's so many funds now that are really focused on women and investing in women. I would start there as a woman because there's just a way that fits better. But, there's lots of different kinds of VCs focusing on all stages of growth, focusing on all sectors of the economy, focusing on, B2B versus B2C. And really, it's like dating, it's really about finding that fit that really is like where you feel so much alignment on, the goal of the business, the mission and the vision of the business. And sometimes it takes a long time to really be able to articulate those things. Honeyfund didn't really have our mission statement down until about 3 years ago. And we tried many times to put one together and it just didn't click. And when it finally kind of worked was when we did some research and we discovered that couples who take a honeymoon are more likely to be happily married more than a decade later than couples who don't. And that's when we just thought, wow, we were here to make honeymoons happen, but that means so much more than we ever thought it did. So our mission became to get every couple to their honeymoon because we knew that was setting them up for happily ever after. And so, just having that so clear and so concise and something that I can say till blue in the face to every team member, every customer, every potential investor. It really cuts down a lot of confusion around finding the right alignment with the right investors and partners.
Yeah, and you mentioned finding the right investors and how there's firms out there that cater to female entrepreneurs. That wasn't the case in 2006. It wasn't the case in 2010 or early 10, really.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much, so many different kind of specialty funds now that, give people the opportunity to find,
that wasn't a word in 2006.
Totally, yeah. I mean, we had to have eBays and PayPals and other kinds of marketplace companies to even have that word and know what that meant. Yeah.